Yo guys, this is Reinhardt and this is the first video about the Necromancer gameplay. And one thing I want to let you know, the warning is I'm actually very noobish when I was recording that because I tried to get as much footage as you possibly can rather than enjoy the game. I enjoyed the game, but I didn't have as much time to enjoy it myself personally. So I have two different weapon skills here, at a total of 10 different damaging abilities I can use. And I also have a life essence meter. And what a life essence meter does, it actually builds up, and then you can go into the other form where the actual life essence will be your HP bar. So you virtually won't be taking any damage, but in return your duration of the form will be less. Think about it as a demonology warlock in its current state in Mists of Pandaria. So right now I'm gonna go over to the bot and I'm actually gonna use my Death Shroud form, which assumes the form of a Death Shroud, making your skills different. And for the skills you have a Life Blast, which does a decent amount of damage. It does about 1k, and 1k is actually pretty good. You have a Dark Pass, where you port yourself to the enemy and you chill them. The chill effect increases the recharge of their skills by 66%, basically making their skills recharge 66% slower, and that is huge. Imagine a 66% increased recharge on a charge, on a mortal strike, on anything that you actually pop. Number 3 is Fear. It's a 20-second cooldown and it's a 1-second fear. Can get up to 1.7 second fear if you actually have to spec in it. And by spec I mean sort of like putting traits, which is a glyph system, but when you're putting at different points in traits, it also improves your basic stats and abilities. And for number 4 we have Life Transfer, which is basically you draining the life, but in this case not HP, you're draining a life force, making the form last even longer. And now I'm gonna talk about the second form, and this is a Lich Form. You basically get up to 80k HP, and whenever you take damage, it actually mitigates a lot of that damage due to the coefficients. And let me tell you the skills you have in the Lich Form itself. You have Deathly Claws, which is send out the grasping claws to damage your opponent. You put a Mark of Death, which basically whoever steps in it takes increased damage. Chilling Wind, which is chill effect. You have the stuff that summons a lot of little pesky mobs out here on the floor. And number 5 we have send out the claw that rips off the bones and conditions that and explodes. So basically that form is really good, but it's not for the condition master out there. So far I like the mechanics of the Necromancer himself. The Necromancer is built upon a lot of mitigation, a decent amount of control, and a lot of backhand damage, sort of like Affliction Lock, where it does quite a bit of a damage from your dots and conditions, but it's not bursty at all. Although Necromancers are really tanky because they have more HP pools than any other mage. And when you have to be switching in and out of the different, basically different forms, so to say, to mitigate as much damage as you possibly can and actually use the different abilities. Well, that's it for the Necromancer. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. A lot more videos coming out. Please don't get discouraged. I still will be making World of Warcraft footage as always, but I'm gonna actually make a lot of Guild Wars 2 footage right now. Thank you for watching, everybody. Make sure you subscribe for more awesome content. Thank you for watching, and до свидания.